Good morning, everyone. John, thank you very, very much for a very personal introduction. I do greatly appreciate it. This is an exciting moment for the city, and so let me first say that this is what economic recovery looks like. You're seeing it right in the neighborhood. As I often say to folks, there's all this talk, which we seem to specialize in this country at times, all this talk about whether or not the economic recovery program as laid out by the President and many members of Congress, whether it's actually working or not. Well, I think there are 60 people who will more than be happy to testify that economic recovery is working, and it's working right here in Tioga by putting 60 people with a roof over their head in a safe, stable environment working with Project Home. It really does work. And it put 260 construction workers to work as well, many of whom, as was mentioned earlier, from this neighborhood. So if you hear some of this talk from time to time, tell me you were at this press conference. Tell me you saw some people getting a house. Tell me you saw some people getting a job. Sister Mary, thank you very, very much for your tremendous leadership, your commitment. It's more than an idea, it's more than a saying about none of us are home until we're all at home. It really does mean something, and certainly means something to me. We do have a lot of people to thank, and some you've heard from and some you'll hear from shortly, but I need to thank them and recognize them as well. To my good friend and to our family's good friends, John and Lee Middleton, you embody a spirit of giving and literally asking for nothing other than excellence in what you give to. We are very, very fortunate here in Philadelphia to have such great individuals as yourselves, partnering with Project Home, getting involved in other projects and programs for the sole purpose of making this city, this region, this state, and this country a better place to live, work, and raise our families. Can we please give John and Lee Middleton a big round of applause? Thank you. The really interesting thing is I've never met two people who get more embarrassed for doing so much and getting a little bit of credit and applause. It's just, John has his ways and I have mine, and now knowing that, I will do my best to always embarrass you. To Harold and Lynn Honigman, thank you both very, very much. Your commitment and dedication to Project Home, and again, a number of other causes here in the city makes a big, big difference. And certainly Claire Reichman, thank you as well for your commitment. Please recognize them. Reichlin. Estherlina Fernandez. You don't have to do anything at the moment. You'll be up soon. But, all the folks who give and do what they do and all that, at the end of the day, it really is about someone like you to have that opportunity. And we are very, very proud that you're here, and I look forward to hearing from you. But please recognize one of our residents. Mike Vellucci, thank you so very much for your commitment and certainly the Rainier Institute and Foundation. We are fortunate to have a member of Congress who does get it, unlike some others in Washington, D.C., and we have no greater champion for Philadelphia, for Pennsylvania, and for people all across the United States of America than our own congressman from the 2nd Congressional District, Congressman Chaka Fattah. Thank you, sir. And we all spent a little bit of time together on Friday. Philadelphia was fortunate to host the 2nd White House Partnership Summit. Congressman Fattah was there, and our great Secretary of HUD, Sean Donovan, was in town and talked about these kinds of projects, and especially this one in particular, and I'll tell you why in a second. We're fortunate that our HUD Regional Administrator, Jane Vincent, is with us. Jane, thank you very, very much for your hard work and dedication as well. I want to thank the Redevelopment Authority. This is a project that got underway while I was the chair of the board of the Redevelopment Authority, and my first director was at the time Terry Gillen. We knew that we needed to spend these dollars both wisely and quickly, and it was Terry's decision, focused on adhering to the dictates of HUD and a commitment to making sure that we address issues of homelessness, that we partnered with an organization that we knew could do the job. But Terry made the decision that we would be here in Tioga and partner with Sister Mary, because we knew that they could get the work done. And for that, all of us are tremendously indebted to a great public servant, Terry Gillen. Terry, thank you. Ed Covington is the now Executive Director at the Redevelopment Authority, and this is a process that was a seamless transition from one director to the other. And so, Ed, I want to thank you and the rest of the team for bringing this right across the goal line. We were in the red zone when you got here, but you know, just because you're in the red zone doesn't mean you're going to score. This is a touchdown with 2 points. And so, Ed, you and your team, thank you very, very much to Ed Covington at the Redevelopment Authority. And every one of these kinds of projects, of course, comes through the Office of Housing and Community Development, and Deborah McCullough and her team, thank you, Deb, as well, over at OHCD. Great job. Thank you. As was alluded to, I think by Don, you know, every great project has certainly its ups and downs, and you know, Philadelphians, as I say, Philadelphians love change, as long as things can stay the same for them. You know, any big complicated project always brings you know, a certain amount of attention to it. Philadelphians love process. I like a little process too, but let me just say today that we should never let process get in the way of progress. This is about progress. So I've set out a goal for the city in this regard. I've set out a lot of goals, and folks who really know me well know that if I set a goal, I'm going to do everything I can. I'll walk through a wall or walk through fire if I have to meet that goal. We are going to be the first city in the United States of America to end homelessness. I cannot tell you how painful it is, personally, to see someone on our streets without the basic human needs of shelter or food, or to be in a secure place, getting the services and support that they need. And I understand that, you know, no one ever promised any one of us that life would be fair, but this is the United States of America, and so I don't understand how any child or adult can go to bed hungry at night. I don't really understand how we can have people living out on our streets, especially those who have worn the uniform for the United States of America. 25% of the people on the streets that are homeless are veterans. They served us. We deserve to serve them. So we have a great partnership. Project Home and the City of Philadelphia, a tremendous amount of private sector and foundation supporters, and that's what it takes anymore. The City of Philadelphia, even the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and seemingly at times even the federal government, we can't do it all by ourselves. And so you will increasingly see more and more and hear more and more, and then see the end results of more and more private-public partnerships to try to get things done. We don't have all the resources that we would like to have. This is still a troubling time here in the United States, and certainly Philadelphia has not been immune. But this project, the James Widener Ray Homes project, is one more opportunity for us to demonstrate that we care, that we're committed, that we're involved, that we actually believe in some core fundamental values. And so whether you're a veteran or not, we want to make sure that people do have a safe, secure, warm, nurturing environment where they can get support, where they can get the services that they need. This is a project that was championed by many, and we've have expressed appreciation so many, many times. It will probably never end. The VA grant, the PICO funding, the city support, the foundation support, all make a big, big difference. There'll be veterans living here, and they'll get the support they need to rebuild their lives. This development was such a tremendous collaboration among individuals, the city, the state, the federal government, and of course, the tremendous leadership demonstrated by Project Home and Sister Mary and her entire team. The Obama administration is trying to create change. The Neighborhood Stabilization Program is one of those funding sources to get stimulus money, economic recovery money, out on the street as quickly as possible, but also in a diligent way that we can all be very, very proud. And so I look forward to seeing more and more of this kind of activity in our city, putting people to work and putting people in homes where they should be. 60 more people will be in a home. That's 60 more people who understand the idea that none of us are home unless we're all home. I could not be more proud of you all today. Thank you.